Yo, my peoples, what's up? My name is Jason, and I'm from the Shelf Stories YouTube channel. And I'm here in the Dice Tower today to review Change Up. This game is a memory game for 2 to 5 players. It was designed by Gage Gwaltney and published by Famine Entertainment. I'll go ahead and lay it out on the table, show you how it plays, and tell you what I think. So without further ado, let's go to the videotape. Welcome to a game of Change Up laid out at the table. I've laid out a 3-player game. The main action is going to occur based on these point cards. At the end of the turn, or the end of the round, whoever ends up with the magic you pick card is going to be able to pick one of these cards from the row. Clearly, they're going to want the 4 because the 4 is worth more points. The challenge being that as the game goes on, we are going to turn these cards over. You are not going to know exactly with the position of the card once we're done with the round. All right, so most of the cards, and this is just to show you the deck a little bit, there's a decent amount of cards in this deck. Most of the cards are derivations of this very simple swap card. Switch the places of any 2 point cards. So here we go. We got some 3-card Monty action just beginning, play, and pass. This person's going to go. They're going to say, all right, let me just fix these. Swap the places of the first and last point cards. All right, here we go. Merry-go-round and merry-go-round. So not only are you manipulating the tableau over here, you can also do stuff with your hand size. Well, isn't this a nice card? Draw 1 card. So then we're going to play that. We're going to give them a card. They have some resources over there to work with. Okay, this person likes the sound of that. I need to step it up. Draw 2 cards. So then this person wants to jazz things up a little bit and say, you know what? I think it's time for a big move. Double play. Play 1 additional card from your hand and a random card from another player's hand. So they're going to play that card, this card, that. They're going to play this. I think these are out of place, so they are going to, again, swap 2 adjacent cards. Okay. This person, so this is the play off of here. They're going to play that card. Whoa! Here comes another attack-ish card. Take the you pick card for yourself and place it on the table in front of you. So they're going to play that card, and they're going to reach for the you pick card because this is how you can pick from the row first when the round is over. However, don't tell me what to do to negate the effect of any one card. So they play that, and the you pick card stays right there. Going to continue play. Over here, it's like, oh yeah, you think you could block my card? Check this out. Hope you don't have any good cards. Pick any other player. They must discard all their cards and draw 4 new ones. That's no good. So then this person, whatever cards they had gained in the previous turn, would draw up, and then play would continue. Play continues until all players pass. So obviously this player had used all their cards. They passed. They're just going to be concentrating on where the numbers end up. Let's say that all the other players play their cards and pass. Now we're going to score. This person managed to retain the you pick card. And they're going to look. Ha-ha! I remember. This is a walkthrough. I knew exactly where the 4 was. So then this person is going to pick. And then this person is going to pick another card. 0. Oh, that's too bad for them. And then this person is going to get 1. That's the number of points that they score on the round. Score 3 rounds, and that is the end of a game of Change Up. So that was Change Up at the table, and you'll probably recognize it as a variant on 3 Card Monty. So 3 Card Monty is that game where you see it on the streets, I guess in movies. I don't know if anyone actually plays 3 Card Monty in the street anymore. But you go and the dealer is flipping the cards, and you have they show you where the card is, and then they flip, and you have to keep track of where the card is by the end. And if you get it, then you get a little prize. You also see it on baseball games or any sporting event where they have either the 3 trains or the 3 horses, and they're kind of like da 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 da, and at the end you have to figure out where it is, and if you get it, yay! So very surprisingly ingrained in our culture is 3 Card Monty, or variations of the sort where you're supposed to just, keep track of something while it gets fussed around. So this is the gamer version of that game through and through. What do gamers want? Gamers want agency. Gamers want choices. So you have your face down cards and you have your hand of cards and you get, decent amount of them. Not like you're stuck with one or two like in a regular family game. You have a nice size hand of cards. And you're playing those cards and you're manipulating the tableau and you're manipulating the who goes first marker, and you have a bunch of different things that you can really mess with as a gamer, which is satisfying. And yet it's at that family weight. I mean, you could play this game with uncles and cousins. You could, what are we gonna play tonight? We're gonna play a couple of rounds of this, and I'm talking about a couple of rounds. The one game is 3 rounds, but there's no stopping you. You can just keep on playing this thing forever. Play to best of 15. Have a big battle royale in your family. So it's a nice combination of a family weight game that has gamer buttons. And there's an extra layer here of what I like to call good trouble. I think any family game that's worth its salt should have a little bit of room for what I call good trouble. And in this context, what I mean by good trouble is the ability of players to bring a little bit extra, to put a little bit of seasoning, a little hot sauce into their game, but it's not in a way that takes away the game. It actually enhances the experience. So, I played this game one time, and I was playing it with a young person. And at one point, when they started getting the game, and I'm trying to focus, what am I doing the cards? He just does this. I'm like, what are you doing? I bet you don't remember where the card was. Like, you're right, I don't. Why'd you do that? Not that I would encourage that kind of behavior, but the fact that the design allows for people to kind of, mess with stuff and, kind of expand the sense of the social contract. So obviously, if you don't want that as part of your game, you enforce that. No, we're not doing that. But if you do, then there's room for it, and it actually does enhance the experience. So I have a lot of the positive things to say about this game. I will say, on a personal level, I will never play this game again. Not of my own volition. Someone else wants to play it, fine. But not for any fault of the game. It is a pure memory game, and it's just, I'm not good at Three Card Monty. I'm not because of the speed element, but just keeping track of that in my head. I'm not, my short-term memory is just not up to it. And it's such it leans so hard into having at least a functional, decent short-term memory that if that's not your forte, and it's certainly not mine, then you might get a little bit frustrated. A lot frustrated, as a matter of fact. I mean, this is one of those where, if you see it and you don't enjoy a memory games, then there's nothing here for you. And I found myself getting into that space of like, okay, I'll go play something else. However, if it is in your wheelhouse, the design is excellent. The design is that perfect marriage, in my opinion, of family weight, teachable, teach this to anybody game, and gamer buttons. I'm engaged as a gamer. And speaking of engagement, another thing I want to say that's positive about this game is a lot of family weight games are so lacking in decisions that people kind of drift off. You're on your phone, you're chatting this, that, and the third thing. This game challenges people to be in that space. If you look away for a second, or if you miss a move, then you might as well not play because you've lost track of where the cards are. So if you're looking for that for your family, you're looking for something to really grab the table and not get all distracted. Everyone, put away your phones. We're playing a game that you have to focus on. This is a really good one for you. And as a psychotherapist, I have tried this game a couple of times with varying degrees of success. I think the best way that I had success with it was with a one-on-one situation with a person, maybe they're working on some things. They're working on memory skills. Let's say they're in an advanced age, or they're experiencing some kind of cognitive decline. Maybe they just want to keep the brain sharp. Their puzzle types and everything. New York Times crossword puzzle. This is actually not a bad, engaging way to play. I wouldn't recommend this game 2-player. It's just not that dynamic. You want that all around the table challenging you to over multiple turns keep track of where the cards are, because I think that's just more challenging and fun for that type of gamer. But it works if you want to buy this and play it with someone in your family who wants to keep bone up and keep their brain sharp, keep their memory sharp. This is a decent one. So a little bit of an unusual rating for me in that, for me personally, I am. This is not my game. This is really, really not my game. However, just as a person, a reviewer, someone who's interested in multiple levels of design, someone who wants to admire good design, this is very good design here. Gonna go 7 out of 10, seal of approval. Very, very easy one to recommend. Families, memory champions. But with gamer buttons, room for people to have a good time. I really think this is a solid one to recommend. So if you're interested in my other content, please visit my channel, Shelf Stories. Shelf Stories is my channel where I talk about tips and tricks for how to be a happier gamer and a happier person. In my Shelf Help series, mentioned I was a psychotherapist, I really blow that out on my channel. Got some conversations and other gaming content as well. So please, I would really appreciate if you could come give me a visit. Until next time, this is Jason reminding you, if you can change your mind, you can change the world. So until next time, everybody.